Rob Ehrlich, and I have to congratulate you, sir, because you are the inventor of one of my favorite all-time snacks, known as Pirate's Booty. So if you are familiar with that snack, and I bet you are, kids or no kids, this is the guy who invented Pirate's Booty. So I have to hug you for that, just because it's amazing. So nice
good
to
see you again.
I am pleased that you're back because you had debuted Vegan Rob's Puff Snack Variety Pack. One of the varieties was different. I think you were only on air once or twice and you blew out just the couple of times that you were here.
Sold out.
Disappeared.
Award-winning.
Gone. Totally award-winning snacks. Well, this variety is a little different than the last assortment, and because there is no auto delivery, I highly, highly recommend that you get more than one of these, because we'll talk about how long they'll stay good for in your pantry. But this, look at your price, is $29.96 for 18 full-size bags that you see here of the snacks in the variety pack. So you're getting 6 each in the Beet Puffs, which are brand new and one of the prettiest things you've ever seen. The Brussels sprout puffs, which was one of my favorites from the original assortment that Vegan Rob brought to us. And then, of course, the cauliflower puffs. And I have to say, you know, I have friends who are vegan, and it can be really hard to find good foods that are tasty. And you make these so incredibly tasty.
I'm the master of the puff.
You are!
And I have to say, I love vegetables. Growing up as a kid, I would eat Brussels sprouts, and no one else wanted them. So I really understand how to put these together, and they're so beautiful. They're made from sorghum, which is a drought-resistant crop. We can grow these without water and feed the world. So we're on a mission here. This is so beautiful. These are crunchy and silky, and they're 2 to 92 can eat these. They're so fantastic.
And you know what? Already people are picking up more than one set, which I highly, highly, highly recommend. If you love Pirate's Booty, you're going to love these. And so what was the one that I just took first? Was that the Brussels sprout?
That was the Brussels sprouts, yes.
Look at that. Look, first of all, if you like these cheese puff kind of shapes. We're not talking about cheese here, but that kind of shape that you're familiar with in the snacking industry. These actually have a little more body to them. They're a little more bite and a little bit more snap, almost a cross between a puff and a chip in a way.
Yes, and they fill you up. You'll eat a bag and you're good for 4 hours. You're really, this is a very great meal replacement, and guess what? It's plant-based. Join the vegan revolution, even for a moment.
You are the leader of the unofficial leader of the vegan revolution.
I am the leader. I'm the leader. Everyone loves me because of this.
So the Brussels sprouts, I have to tell you right now, if you're saying, honey, I don't do Brussels sprouts, I'm going to say you will do these because it doesn't have that classic bitterness that you associate with just making Brussels sprouts on the stovetop or putting them in a salad or something. These are just bursting with delicious flavor, but these are the prettiest ones in the bunch, and we have never had these on the air before. What is this?
Unbelievable. There's so many benefits. I can't even list them. The show's not long enough. That's how beautiful these are. And obviously, you know, we base our company on compassion. And if you build your life on compassion and love, you will win and be very attractive to others.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you're approaching this from such the right direction, not just from empowering ourselves from the inside, but actually getting the foods inside your body to help you empower yourself. When you eat well, if you're eating a bunch of sugary snacks, you're not truly empowering yourself on the inside, because you're going to end up tired and having that slump at 2 o'clock. But here, look, first of all, look at how pretty those are on the plate, specializing in the beets. When I taste this one, I get that same crunch, that same body that I got in the first one, but this one is almost a whisper sweet to start, and then it finishes off savory.
Oh, yes. And this is what you get.
Look at this.
When you get this on your doorstep and your neighbors go, oh, go vegan, even for a moment. You're vegan. It's fantastic. You are going to love this. It's so beautiful to have come to you, and you're going to love this.
So here's the deal. You are getting this for this box, this huge box of all 18 of these bags is $29.96. Your shipping is completely free, so you don't even have to worry about the shipping. You're getting 4 easy payments of less than $8 a month, and this pack-up that he did for us is only here at QVC, where you can get all these flavors in the one single place, because we didn't even talk about the cauliflower one yet, but I want to show you the size of the bag, and you get to eat the whole bag, by the way. You know how sometimes you get a bag this size and they say servings per container 3? Well, this is 1 serving in this container. You get to eat the whole thing, and it's $1.66 for this enormous bag filled with puffs. This value is unbelievable, and I know we had to work very hard to try to get the value under $30. So let's talk about the cauliflower one.
Oh, the cauliflower is my favorite. It's got probiotics, which are actually good for gut health. That's what's really what's happening. If you could control the bacteria in your gut, everything else makes sense to you. And that's really the foundation of our company, is finding these innovative ideas to bring to people. And I'm telling you right now, this is the revolution.
And I gotta
you should
tell
get
you,
in on this now.
We're not allowed to talk about what some of those innovations are, but I had a little sneak peek of some things that this fabulous gentleman is working on. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned to QVC to see what he's bringing next. But what I love about what you do is for everybody that loves a good snack, and this is very popular, by the way, I just heard from upstairs, almost 2,000 of these are gone. That's almost half of our original quantity, and it's the only food item of the show that's under $30. When you get these home and you try them for the first time, if you love chips, corn chips, potato chips, if you love cheesy puff kind of snacks, if you love savory things that are usually loaded with fat and loaded with salt, but that's really the kind of snack that you crave, you are going to adore these just for their flavor. And then when you look at the back of the package and realize you can eat the whole thing and all the good things that are going into the ingredients, that's really going to throw you for a loop because you would never expect it because the taste is so fabulous.
Oh, yes. We get compliments all the time, and you know, we have so many great stories about how people have turned on to being vegan and really been great.
And you know what, too? You can use these as croutons on a salad.
Yes.
You can sprinkle these on a salad. You don't just have to eat them and snack out of the bag. You can get very creative. You can crumble these up and put this on top of soup.
Oh, yes.
That would be delicious.
Oh, yes.
Instead of the usual buttery or overly salted crackers that you usually put on there, you're also putting flavor on your foods with these.
That's right. And you know what? The preparation time is pretty minimal. You just open the bag.
That's right. There's no
guess
prep.
What? Shh, don't tell the kids. There's vegetables in here.
Yeah, they won't know. They're going to think they're like those snacks that you get that are really bad for you out at the food store, but these are actually having really smart ingredients on the inside. But can I just grab this box again?
Oh, sure.
Here, and I need to let you know where we are with these.
Oh, yeah.
We brought in over 4,000. Fewer than 1,300 remain, so look at this. Look at this giant box of goodness. This comes home to you for less than $30, and encased inside this box is all 18 of the bags that you see up here, 6 in each of those 3 flavors. And he has not done a backup like this for anybody else. So the ones that you're seeing on the top are the beet puffs. Those are the purple ones that are so pretty. Those are, I think, out of all the puffs that you brought to us in the past.
Yes.
And they're not overly sweet, but they're definitely the sweetest. They have a whisper of sweet to begin with before they finish savory. The Brussels sprout, which is the most delicious savory flavor. Actually, I want to try that next to the cauliflower because they really do taste different.
Yes.
Wait, Brussels sprout first.
Oh, yeah. They're all different. Each one of these has been really worked on in the culinary aspect of snacks, because I'm the master for 30 years with obviously booty being my foundation.
Pirate's booty. Someone just hearing you say booty is going to think it means something else. So we're going to say pirate's booty because you are the inventor of pirate's booty.
That is very correct, yes. But let's get back to the beginning here.
Oh, and 700 remain. This may definitely go before the end of the show.
It's about fun. It's about crunchy. It's about, you know,
feeling good.
Silky. Oh, feeling great. Yeah, I do. I'm on a vegan diet. I love it. So
feeling good about what you're eating.
Oh, yes.
And also feeling good about the actual taste of what you're eating. I was reading an article about how more and more basketball players are going vegan.
The world
because of this great energy that they're getting from going in that direction. But it can be hard because we all like to snack, and usually snacks are notoriously not great on the ingredient list, because if you're having a hankering for a snack, it's probably not that good for you. This is a totally smarter way to enjoy a good savory snack.
And they're very low in sugar and very low in salt, so there's really not a lot. They're very subtle, but you can taste them and you're addictive.
They are.
Once
then
you
that
start,
texture,
you can't stop.
It's masterful. So you, as the inventor of Pirate's Booty, sort of captured that texture that we love of the Pirate's Booty. Even though they look a little bit more like popcorny in their look, these are more puffed and more even in their shape. But it's that same texture that is super crispy and somehow starts to melt in your mouth.
Oh, they melt in your mouth.
Eat it. That makes it seem so different from everything else that's out there.
2 to 92. Anybody could eat these. They just melt in your mouth and they just leave you with such a great, not even an aftertaste.
No, you're absolutely right. Actually, that was going to be my next thing that I wanted to say, was that even with the Brussels sprout one, you're not left with the bitter flavor in the back of your throat. There is absolutely zero aftertaste with all 3 of these flavors. You get 6 giant bags of the beet puffs, 6 giant bags of the Brussels sprout puffs, and then 6 of the cauliflower puffs. Fewer than 400 remain out of the 4,000 we began with. 4 easy pays of $7.49 a month, and this is one of those I wish we had on auto delivery, but we do not. So if someone wants to get 2 giant boxes. Oh, it just sold out. How long are they shelf stable for?
It's good for a year.
A year.
Yeah.
If you don't open those bags, they're good for a year.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
We look forward to some of those new things that you're going to bring to us.